Let's talk about those times in life that are just confusing. The moments that make absolutely no sense. We're going to explore a really powerful idea. What if those times aren't random at all? What if they're actually what we could call divine setups?
This one quote, this really is the foundation for our entire conversation today. It's this incredible promise that even when we're right in the middle of the mess, there's a purpose we just can't see yet. Hindsight, it turns out, is a powerful thing. I mean, really, haven't we all been there? It's that feeling of being totally and completely lost. Like the map you were following just turned into a blank piece of paper, and you're left standing in a thick fog with no idea which way is forward.
And those seasons can feel so incredibly lonely. Maybe you're praying and praying for healing, but the pain just hangs on. Or you're desperate for direction, but the road ahead is just empty. You keep knocking on doors, and they just stay firmly and frustratingly shut.
This is it. This is the question that just echoes in your heart, isn't it? It's a cry for answers when all you're getting is silence. It's that deep human need to understand the why behind all the struggle. So here's where we make a huge shift, a crucial turning point. What if these moments aren't what they seem on the surface? What if we could completely reframe these setbacks, not as dead ends, but as something else entirely? Okay, look at this. This is such a cool way to see it. On the left, you've got the way we usually interpret things, right? Delays, detours, disappointments, they just feel like failures, dead ends. But look at the right. What if that delay is actually for purposeful shaping? What if that detour is for strategic refinement? And what if that huge disappointment is actually a part of a much greater story? It's a total game changer.
So let's get a really clear definition here. A divine setup is when we take what feels like a negative event and choose to see it through a new lens, as something that was deliberately designed to help us grow, to shape us, to make us who we're meant to be. So, okay, if these are setups, what are they designed to do? I mean, what's the actual architecture behind all of this? Turns out there are some really specific functions. The big takeaway here is that none of this is random. These experiences, they shape our character. They make our own small story a piece of a much larger narrative. They prepare us for things we'll understand later. And yeah, sometimes they're a test of our trust when we can't see the answers. And this right here, this is the core belief behind it all. In this way of seeing things, no tear, no season of waiting, no ounce of pain is ever wasted. Every single piece has its place in the grand design. Now, to really get this, we're going to use a metaphor that just brings it all to life. I want you to picture a master weaver working on a massive, beautiful tapestry. Okay, so imagine you're looking at this amazing work of art being created, but you're stuck looking at it from the underside. All you can see are the raw mechanics of it all. This is exactly what life can feel like when we're in the middle of a trial. And what does that underside look like? It's chaos. It's just a jumble of tangled threads, loose ends, and messy knots. It looks random, maybe even ugly. There's no purpose or design that you can see. This is our season of confusion. But now, let's shift our perspective. Let's imagine for a second that we could see what the weaver sees. Let's move from that messy underside to the top side of the work in progress. And from that top-down view, oh my gosh, everything changes. Every single thread, every color, every seemingly random knot we saw from below, it's suddenly revealed as a precise, intentional part of a breathtaking masterpiece. The chaos had a purpose the whole time. So that's the big question, right? How in the world do we live our lives from the underside of the tapestry while still trusting that a beautiful design is being woven on top? How do we navigate these in-between seasons? Well, here are 4 really practical steps. First, we have to shift our focus away from needing all the answers right now. Second, we can actually assign purpose to the waiting, seeing it as a time for shaping. Third, find comfort and assurance in the promise that hindsight will come. And fourth, just choose to believe that your story is part of something so much bigger. Okay, so let's make this really personal. Think for a second. What situation in your life right now requires you to trust even when you don't understand it? What's that foggy road or shut door for you? And now, look back for a moment. Can you think of a time in your past when you were so confused? But now, looking back on it, you can totally see the purpose. You see the wisdom. Remembering that can give us so much strength to trust the process we're in right now. This is the ultimate promise. The confusion is temporary, but the purpose is eternal. The day will come when the entire tapestry is revealed, and we'll see it so clearly that a loving hand was guiding every single thread all along.
So, we'll just leave you with this final thought to hold on to. That confusing or painful or frustrating situation you're in right now, what if it's not a mistake? What if it's the exact color and texture of thread needed to complete a beautiful, purposeful design that you just can't see yet?